Hi, this is RJ from RJR Props and Studios. RJR Props and Studios is here in Atlanta, Georgia, and I hope that you enjoy what you're going to see. This is one of our many sets. This is a doctor's office set. We have 27 sets that allow filmmakers to film in very realistic, large, luxurious sets. Here we have working surgical light, an actual working ultrasound machine, working vital signs, otoscope, ophthalmoscope. I've got a medical records cart, and I normally keep an EKG here as well that's working. We've got a luxury jet, a real Delta Airlines airliner, a real New York City subway train, large hospital, prison, police station, 2 spaceships, sci-fi laboratory. It goes on and on. If you'd like to check out our website, you are going to love the behind the scenes stuff. It's rjrprops.com, and my name is RJ. That's pretty realistic. So this is our prison set, and it's extremely realistic. We've got 5 different types of cement that are troweled on the wall, mixed together to give very realistic colors. We put this track here with prison doors. We got steel wheels on a steel bar, and that's nice because that's going to bring itself shut and lock, which is a very nice effect. We've got a slot there so that prisoner could put their hands through to get handcuffed before taking them out of the cell. It's a real prison bed, prison toilet, prison flip-flops, and we've got every size of prison jumpsuit that exists. And by the way, this happened to be a leftover piece from Oquendo from one of the spaceships. We use that across the top there. We've got harsh lighting because prison is not supposed to be a pretty place. This comes with cinematic lighting, as you can see. It's all LED cinematic lighting, and it's really ideal for the most professional filmmaker. I've seen too many really lousy sets where there's no ceiling, there's 3 wobbly walls, everything looks unprofessional, the bed comes from IKEA. That's not us. Those are real prison beds, real prison toilets, real prison flip-flops, real cement walls, real harsh lighting. And behind us over here, we've got prison phones. I want to talk about these prison phones, guys, because this is very important. If you're going to film here, you can't use this phone. You know why? Because that's for the Crips. That's the Crip phone. This is the Bloods phones. Can't use the Bloods phone. This one we can use, but you got to trade ramen noodles for it. Okay, guys? Just letting you know. Okay. With all humor aside, though, we try to make it very realistic. They're real prison phones, and if you're going to do an escape scene, we have got vents up here. Those vents can open, and they can fold down, and an actor can literally pull themselves up through the vent and crawl through into the vents. And we can even film the actors crawling through the vents. That is what filmmakers need. That is extreme realism, and we cover every detail. I hope you enjoyed seeing the prison set. If you did, rjrprops.com, and you'll see a whole lot more cool stuff. I'd like to show you some behind-the-scenes stuff today. We have many different studios. We have about 27 different studios. This is our hospital set. It's a large hospital set, so you can see all the way down the end of the hall. There's a incubator, a newborn preemie incubator here, better known as an NICU. And we've also got a medical records cart. We've got wheelchairs and all sorts of stuff. The most important thing is having really realistic sets. Sets that have ceilings, sets that have lighting, sets that are real in every detail. So when we go down the hall and we turn into the hospital, I'm going to show you a couple of things that are so important. One of the things that we do, by the way, before I start is you can look across the hallway and you'll notice on the ceilings there's beams going across that would hold up the ceilings and the floors above us. Each detail has to be there because when a person looks at a set, subconsciously they're checking off things that either look real or don't. So we've tried to include every detail that we can. We've got a nurse's station over here, computers, lights, plants, medical records, etc. Hospital doors, sink, blood drawing supplies, etc. Everything that you would see in a real medical situation. This is a triage area, so this would be the first place where somebody is brought, and you can see that there's a hospital bed already made, and there's an infusion pump here in case it's needed. We also have vital sign monitor that would get rushed over to the patient, and they would start getting triaged immediately. In this area here, this is our large patient room. Everything works in this room, everything. So, including the lighting. And lighting may seem unimportant, but lighting is extremely important because it could be dimmed down, or it could be the center of the focus of the entire shot. You can see that we've got a vital signs unit over here that's operational, and we can actually control the heartbeat, the respiration, the overall health of the patient. We can lose them, we can bring them back to life. A lot of different things that most people can't do on film. This is the latest, greatest infusion pump. It's used in most hospitals throughout the United States, and it's working. That's a working head wall unit, working EKG, working. Everything around us is working. This would be a medical records cart that they would use for entering the patient's information and the medicines that they're giving them. I'm going to turn the light back on. There we go. When we designed this set, we put 2 large windows here with optical Lexan. What that means is that somebody could film through that. And we can also do something really cool, guys. We can have first morning sunlight coming through slits of Venetian blinds. Now that's these vertical blinds showing the first morning light or the last sunset light of the day is very dramatic. And you see the lines across the floor and the lines cast across the bed. These are kind of behind the scenes things that we want to have designed into the set to give filmmakers the very most realistic set. If you like what you see, give us a call or go to our website, rjrprops.com, and you're going to see more cool stuff. Thanks, guys.